Welcome back to Soda City Live. There's a new restaurant headed to the Midlands, and actually is here. Hanabi Hibachi and Sushi. They will be hosting their grand opening tomorrow with the taste of Hanabi. Joining me today with more about the restaurant and to help us roll up our very own sushi is Chef Larry Thompson. So glad to have you on the show, and congratulations on the grand opening.
Thanks for having me.
You are more than welcome. So I know I'm probably butchering the name. It's Hanabi?
Hanabi.
Hanabi. Hanabi. I'm going to say that a couple times fast. So before we get into rolling this sushi today, tell us about some of the dishes that you all will be carrying and where you're located.
All right, so we're located on 1626 Main Street. It's where the main course building used to be. So once you're on Main Street, you'll see the venue side. We're connected to that same building. So we're actually in the back alleyway where the entrance, but you can actually still enter through the venue and go through the back way to get to our restaurant. And our restaurant holds so many more elaborate things in the sushi cuisine to the hibachi cuisine. So, it's hibachi, we have the teppanyaki style where we actually do the tricks and, and entertain you, but at the same time, you still have the ability and privilege to actually eat in the dining room area.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to worry about sharing a table with strangers if you don't need to. So that way you can still have your privacy and enjoy a conversation where you guys can hear each other as well. So we have that, and along with many of my special sushi dishes, but you're just gonna have to come by and see so you know what I do.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're sharing a few pictures right there on screen just for you to get an idea of what the aesthetic is like and what that atmosphere is at Hanabi. Hanabi. Okay. Well, we are going to jump right into our sushi making, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the time of the grand opening tomorrow and just what attendees for the grand opening can expect. So tell us what we're working on today.
We're going to do a California roll. It's a basic introduction to sushi. So what we have right here is nori, seaweed, right here. And then we have sushi rice. And we're going to go ahead and make what we call is a rice sheet.
Okay.
All right. So real important. Let's go ahead and get the tip of our fingers wet. We need a little moisture. Okay. Now let's go ahead and spread the love. Kind of push it one way and out the other. All right.
Now let me ask you this. I know sushi rice is different. What makes sushi rice different?
One, it's the ingredients that you have to add into it. Preferably you want to use Japanese crop rice or sushi grade rice, which is a higher starch, so it makes it sticky automatically. When you start adding things like rice wine vinegar, mirin, sugar, it causes it to be stickier.
Oh.
You can see it short grain. You see how much tinier it is?
Mine's not looking like yours.
It's cool. Don't worry about mashing it. Let's go ahead and push it.
Push. I'm going to knead it like with my fists. So pushing it. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, don't worry about mashing. We're just going to spread the love out.
All right. How do you know how much to put on there? I know you've been doing this for a while, but like
it's trial and error. When you first start off doing it, you always want to get like a little rice ball, right? Something like this when you start off. And when you put it in the middle, you want to shave just as much enough on one half of it. So that way when you shave the rest of the rice that goes the other half, if you are low, maybe say that much, you know you're only going to need that much rice to grab instead of having to go, well, a little everywhere right now. But
I'm making
usually
a hot
about
mess
4
right now.
ounces, usually, but I'll fix it.
Thank you for fixing this.
Fix everything.
All right, now what's next?
All right, let's go ahead and spread some sesame seeds on here.
Ooh.
Okay.
I could eat this already. I love sushi.
What's your favorite roll?
I like tuna, I like salmon, and I like crab.
Oh, you're going to love my spicy tuna then.
Those are my favorites. And I love the spicy sauce.
Something like the sriracha and
the
spicy
sriracha.
mayonnaise?
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
And the eggs. I can't pronounce this. Masago.
Masago.
Oh my gosh.
Tobiko, all of that.
I love those.
Well, we're going to make a roll and name it after you then with all those ingredients. How about that?
How about that?
So we're going to do that. We're going to flip it on the mat.
Flip it face down. And
you see how sticky it is? It doesn't even
Yes.
fall. All right? So now we have the ingredients real quick. We're going to go ahead. We always start off with the messy ingredients first.
Okay.
Because that way when we get the drier ingredients on, it's not going to mess up your fingers, your nails. It's not going to be too messy. Now, you see that rectangle in front of you? Imagine that's the world map. The equator's right here. We're going to go southern hemisphere. All right?
Okay.
Here's some of that.
Alrighty. And we got a few more minutes.
Okay. And what we don't need to do either is we don't know to go end to end. Okay?
Oh.
Keep it closer inside. Because, physics will tell you when you roll and things get tight, it pushes out, right?
Yeah. That's super great.
Now, you can always put as many ingredients as you want in a roll. You just can't put a lot of ingredients of the same because we still have to close it up.
Right.
All right?
It's like a sandwich.
Exactly. Good metaphor.
You're
Good
welcome.
metaphor.
I know something about sandwiches. One of my first jobs was working at Publix in the deli when I was 18, so I can make a sandwich. Now, do we want to shred the crab up a little bit?
Up to you if you want to.
Okay.
Up to you.
Still using that horizontal method.
There we go. Now watch me carefully. Now think of you grabbing, like, let's say, wrapping paper.
Okay.
Right? And you're rolling it up. That technique is like this. Makes sense? Your hands, fingers tucked. So, why say below the southern hemisphere? So it makes it easier to go ahead and make a loop, a hump.
Oh gosh, here
Okay,
we go.
so before you do anything, watch. I'm gonna pull the flap out. See what I did?
Ooh.
So you have the same concept. Let's trap all that and that. And then we roll it. Okay, almost. Now you're doing good.
Ooh.
Okay, so I want to take your fingers right here like this, and that's what makes it tight.
Ooh.
Right?
Are these like mini chopsticks?
No, these are bamboo mats.
Okay, so I thought so. I was
Okay.
like, what, they look like little
And
chopsticks?
before you roll it, pull the flap out, and then commit.
Okay, so
and
do
then
I need to
commit.
readjust it?
Commit. I can actually fix that.
Okay, I hope so.
And so let's go ahead and keep it. Okay.
Okay.
Almost there. It's your first time, right?
Yeah.
It's a magic trick.
Ooh. Perfect.
What?
All right, so then what?
This is where I think is the hardest part.
Really?
It's the knife. We're going to use it like you saw it, all right?
Okay.
So you can see right here, I can chop, right?
Yeah.
I can chop cucumbers. I can chop solid things. Now, can you chop bread?
Barely.
No, because you worked in a sandwich shop. You slice the bread.
Right.
So it's going up and, left, right, up and down. So get the knife wet, the tip, let it slide. Fingers too to hold it so it doesn't stick. Let the knife do all the work. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Not pushing down.
So the knives have to be very sharp.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna wrap up here, but we do want to show you just kind of where we've gotten so far. So we've got. I'll take one and I'll let you cut the other one. So it's a nice little center here. It looks like sushi, right? Well, I've learned something today. Well, Chef Larry, thank